Multiversus has finally been re-released and it's stronger than ever. It actually died a couple years ago because during the beta, the company thought it was smart to release battle passes when the game isn't even fully out. So obviously their game died because nobody wanted to spend money on it, and they lost interest because they weren't doing things fast enough, and it was just really messy. So they spent the last 2 years completely reworking it, making it new, and they re-released it just this week, and it's great for the most part. Multiversus is basically Super Smash Bros, but with Warner Bros. Licensed characters. That's pretty much it. It's the same style as Super Smash Bros, where you're looking at it from the side and there's different platforms and you play as a bunch of different characters on a roster, and there's different maps with different hazards and effects, and you fight with different moves. Each character has different move sets, and to win, you need to deal enough damage to the person on the opposing side. And once you get their damage up high enough, then you can hit them hard enough and they'll go flying off the side, and then they die and you get a point, basically. And if you're playing duos, then you need to get 4 ring outs total, and then in solos you need 3. It really is just like Super Smash Bros, but with Warner Bros characters, which makes it more fun. With the re-release of the game, they introduced 3 new characters at launch. Joker, who is able to be purchased in the shop. Jason, who is tier 1 of the Battle Pass, which if you play during the beta, you get that for free. And then Agent Smith, that's right, from The Matrix. And he's actually not out yet, but you can play challenges to get him 2 weeks early. All the challenges to get him aren't actually out yet, but if you play them as they come out, then you can get them for free. Joker is by far my favorite character that I've played as so far. Just his moveset and his style and the way he plays, everything about him is just so slick and clean, and he's my most played character and probably will continue to be. The overall UI of the game has been completely revamped and improved as well. Compared to what they had in the beta, this really does feel complete. And it doesn't feel like anything's missing, really. It feels like everything that's supposed to be there is there. They have the home screen, which kind of looks like Fortnite in their home screen. Fighters with all the selection of their fighters, their battle pass, different events which are going to be changing throughout the game's run, different missions to get rewards, the store, of course, and your career, which shows your stats, your win-loss rate, your win rate. Mine sucks because I'm not that great, but yeah, they just completely revamped the whole UI, made the game feel way more complete than the beta, and improved it overall. I've been talking pretty highly about this game for the most part, but there is one glaring, very big issue that needs to be fixed with this game, and that is just the connections and stability of some of their servers. I play this game with friends for the most part, and a lot of the time we will load into a match and it'll be fine, and then it'll start to freeze or lag super bad, and it will say like network error and kick us from the game. It's happened multiple times and it's super annoying. All of me and my friends' internet is completely stable, so it can't be that. It has to be the servers, and it's really annoying, and it totally brings the game down a bit. Hopefully they fix it soon. They did just release it, so I'm hoping that they will realize it's a problem and work on it as soon as possible. But yeah, I had to mention that because I'd say it's the main problem right now with the game. Hopefully they can fix it soon. The last new main thing that I didn't talk about is the new Rifts mode, which is kind of like a story mode, but kind of not at the same time. It consists of this kind of board here with a bunch of different nodes, and encounters, and you play them and go across and get further and further across the board, I guess you would call it. And it all culminates in a boss fight. And that boss fight, if you beat it, then it goes towards unlocking Agent Smith, like I talked about earlier. And each encounter, each fight across the board has different effects, different modifiers. Some you do with a teammate, and some aren't even boss fights, or just fights. Some are things like you're in a cannon and you're shooting down balloons. Yeah, there's like little things like that. There's one where you're jumping around in space and hitting targets. It varies. It's pretty cool. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in it. I don't know if I will spend more time in it, but it's cool that they added it. They didn't have to, so it's a nice addition. Overall, I would say the re-release of Multiversus has been a success, and I am pleased with it for the most part, besides the bugs and the server issues that are really annoying, and I hope that they can be fixed ASAP. But other than that, I think it's great. Visually, it just looks really great. The gameplay is great. The characters are good. Their moves are cool. Everything about it is just fun. It's fun. It's another game to add to your selection and rotation of games to play. Hopefully they don't kill it like they did last time, and hopefully they continue to improve it and fix it when it needs to be fixed. And I'm not going to give it a rating, because with a game like this that's constantly changing, the score could change every single time they make the slightest improvement or change. Something could happen and make it terrible or make it great. So I'm not going to give it a solid score right now. I'll just say that it's good. It's a good game to play right now, and hopefully they don't ruin it. But that's about it. See ya.
You bum! Curse you and your entire bloodline for the next 30 generations! You loser! You suck! Look at you picking up bombs, because you can't do nothing else! You're a bum!